You and this person are meant to do something big together. For some of you, this is somebody who is already in your life and you just haven't really fully like expanded your mind into how much the two of you are meant to accomplish. Maybe you're so focused on the possibilities of like romantic connection with them, and that might not even be what you're supposed to be doing with them. Or for some of you, this person hasn't come yet, but is like really like they're on their way, like you and this person are about to meet, okay? But I'm really getting the idea of like the power of two, that each of you has been trying to move through life, like navigating on your own, because I see the Hermit card as well as the Three of Wands. I feel like each of you have really had to like pave your own paths and do your own journey. And like, these are people who've really had to like walk to their beat of their own drum. Sorry for all the idioms here. That's what I'm getting, like a lot of cliches. It's weird because I'm talking about it in cliches, but you and this person are so not cliche. That's the thing about it. Like, you two are very different from the other people that are like most visible around you. You maybe don't oftentimes feel like you fit in, or like you maybe don't really see other people who have done what you're like trying to do. And this person comes from a different walk of life than you also, but there's a reason that the two of you are coming together with the Six of Cups. It's like you see each other's struggles, you see each other's challenges, and you're supposed to do something bigger together. Like, you have this purpose together. And for some of you, it does include building a romantic connection, and I am going to go into that in more detail in another part, but that is like a secondary part of this. The primary part of this is doing something that's like for the good of humanity. There's some purpose that you are supposed to build together. I'm seeing that very clearly with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, after like really getting this whole idea of like the power of two, like the power of a partnership. The idea that like 1 + 1 here creates something completely different. It equals 3. Neither of these two people could have done this on their own. And you are so used to doing things on your own, and it's like you've come very, very, very far on your own, and this person has too. But now that you have gotten to a certain place, maybe you feel like you've kind of plateaued in a certain way, and it's like you're wondering how to go to that next level. And I'm really getting the concept that like with this person is how you get to this next level. Under the Two of Cups, I had the Justice card, and it's literally like the two of you together are going to up level. You're supposed to grow something together. I had the Seven of Stars come out as well, and you haven't realize that this person is kind of the answer that you've been looking for. You've been asking Spirit for something to take you to this next level, the Page of Stars, and for some reason you're missing that. Like, this has come in, it's like what you've been asking for, Knight of Crystals, but you're guarded. I think with the Nine of Wands, you're not just guarded like physically in your energy from letting people get too close to you, but kind of like mentally from the idea that like, oh, you would actually have to partner with somebody. But again, with the Judgment card, it's like you have literally been asking for this, and Spirit is sending it to you, this person to you. And I think the other person is in a very similar boat. Again with the idioms. I don't know why there's so many idioms. Maybe that's a sign of synchronicity for you. But I also had gotten the Three of Crystals, the Death card, and the Two of Crystals all came out together. It seems like both of you have been hurt by being in connection with other people in the past. And so you're kind of like, I know I can do it if I do it by myself. And now it's kind of like, okay, that might have been true in the past. You needed to do some things and like prove to yourself that you could be independent. But now you have to recognize that the next step in your journey, the next step in your growth, the way to actually have success is to partner with somebody. And that is why this person is here. What I'm strongly getting is that the two of you are supposed to specifically do something to help humanity as a greater whole, your community. Marginalized people in particular, I feel like, is a big part of what you're supposed to be doing. When I was getting the downloads for this, I was hearing Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Can't Hold Us Down by Christina Aguilera. And it's just very much that like when the two of you are together, you will be successful. And I was literally picturing like the tarot reading in my mind, and I was seeing the Six of Wands and the Ten of Stars very, very clearly. They both did come out. A lot of cards came out, but the Six of Wands in particular is telling me that like together you are going to uplift others, you uplift each other, and you have this success together to help, I really do feel like, especially marginalized groups. So I want to dig into this a lot more, because this feels like for a very important collective, like you have a job to do, a mission to do, some purpose here. So I'll see you at part 2.